It's a good book.
Oh, dude, I know.
All right,
Man.
we're gonna give this another 1-2 try. Greeting everyone. My name is Villager395. I'm your host of today's episode of Podcast While Gaming. Today I am joined by my co-host Villager395 and Villager395. Sorry, my co-host
The second
Tim
one.
Dragon today. And today, yes, this is the second one of me in the podcast. I'll just be talking to myself the entire time. And today we are going to be playing some Minecraft Skyblock, but we're also going to talk about some awesome, really interesting topics. We're going to talk about the Queen of England, Jay Schlatt, which, you know, is kind of funny if you really think about it. We're also going to talk about some TV shows, Power Rangers maybe, and then some other topics to be discussed in the on future. Maybe some books, maybe something to do with the pirates, maybe even movies. I don't know, we'll see. But we're going to talk about it, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and we're really excited for you to be joining us today in today's podcast. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So it's the Queen of England you want to start with? Oh,
So I guess we can
the
start with the
deceased
Queen of
Queen
England.
of England? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll be honest.
yeah, she's dead.
Like, yeah, she died.
She definitely died.
The thing is, yeah, but the thing is, like, it was kind of funny. Like, I learned that she died through a meme before the news.
Yeah, dude, so I'm part of this Adventure Time Discord, because I've been getting back into Adventure Time, and, like, someone said, the Queen of England is dead, like, dramatically, but people say that a lot, like, as a joke. So I'm like, oh yeah, sure. And then someone who's, like, British in the group chat's like, it's like, why did the Queen die? Like, mourning. I'm like, oh shoot, like, that actually happened. So I went to Twitter,
Yeah.
of course, to see if Jay Slatt said something about it, because I don't know. I don't know why I immediately thought of Jay Slatt. And I saw, like, a tweet from Jay Slatt where he's like, this guy, about him be like, guys, I didn't do anything, I swear. And then, like, 2 hours
Behind me are some boards to
before
help you
that
with some
tweet,
information
he's
on
like, he's talking
what
about
to
me just
do.
coming back from, like, London.
If you're ready
And I
to
was like,
begin
oh,
your
man.
island adventure,
So I looked it
stand
up
on that
again to
golden
see if
pressure
it's like
plate at the
it's
end.
like some
Good
inside
luck.
joke, and yeah, the Queen is just dead. He just died.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like it's really not that like comforting to know that like the Queen. Dude, I can't believe she just dropped.
Dude,
And it's so funny to me that she like that like the internet was like the first thing Americans did was the Queen died memes.
we just started memeing on it. It's-
I know, like immediately it's like Fortnite dancing on the Queen. She's like, look at.
Which it's kind of a little
Guys.
bit scary, but it's also really funny. So I'm not
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
think
it's-
into it. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
think
like-
into it. It's fine.
Like that, our first thought was to meme about it. Yeah.
Yeah. But dude, I'm disappointed. Like I thought she lived to at least 100 years old, dude.
Really, you gave her a lot more time than anyone ever would.
I don't know, because, like, you know, she's old. She's, like, been old for a while now. Like, I thought, like, at least 100 years old. Like, she would, like, push 100 years old.
Okay, I guess. Yeah.
But, yeah, I sort of
Yeah, and I-
expected it, though, because, like, I guess, like, I remember hearing a couple of weeks before the incident that, like, she went to the hospital because of COVID, and, you know, like, COVID kind of sucks.
COVID got her. COVID.
Yeah.
Did COVID claim her?
The news of the day of wouldn't say anything about it. Like there was no information, so I'm thinking maybe not. But I feel like COVID definitely probably weakened her system or something. Made it a lot more
Probably
vulnerable.
weakened her system or something. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she kicked the bucket. Yeah, so nothing like good old classic memes. to get, like,
It's not even
that's how I
coping
get
with
my
memes.
news.
It's just memeing.
Yeah, it's just memeing. And
Just
it's like, bro. I
Dude.
love how someone's like, yo, this political figure, like, died.
Okay. Whoa! What's this? This looks awesome.
Yeah, you gotta go to the the guy on the radio says to talk to the person in the
Oh
pleasure
dang!
plate.
He's definitely saying stuff very loudly.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is saying stuff.
Alright, what's
Don't know what I was
which
supposed to
platform do you want to go? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I like space. Okay, but dude, I remember Matisse. Oh my God, no! I remember Matisse
burning.
sending. Dude, just immediately dies. I remember Matisse sending me a video the day they announced, like, so the queen died, and then they announced it's like Charles or whatever the frick is now king.
Yeah.
And like, there's a video of like the guys, you know, the red coats or something. Like I forgot what they're called. The red coats, like just saying, "Hooray!" Like chanting "Hooray!" as they're like officiating him into like being king, and like it's not because the exciting thing. Like it's something that they actually have to say officially for the chant, but the chant's literally "Hooray!"
Hooray!
Which is really funny when you think.
That's like really weird
about it. Yeah, I don't know what's with the British being all goofy, but
the British being all goofy probably starts with the way they talk, right?
Yeah. Oh no, it's so like it's so goofy. Like hooray, like what?
Yeah, it's not like because it's like hooray, we have a new. No, that doesn't sound like good. Anyway, you say it's like hooray, we got a new.
The queen just died.
Yeah, I know. It's like hooray.
Yeah, that's saying hooray, like, and they don't even sound happy while saying it too, which makes it even funnier.
Oh no! Oh, dude, that's one sapling. We need to get that one sapling, otherwise we're screwed. Okay, we're good. We chilling.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that'll be really bad.
Yep. We're gonna plant that right there. Anyway,
I when the queen
so like,
died.
yeah, I know.
It's so funny.
Dude, she was just like, she saw like the current world affairs. It's just like, yeah, I'm out. I ain't do it. I ain't enough with this crap. She did.
James died.
She's like, this just isn't worth it. That's bad. We shouldn't joke about it. Yeah, but so I actually saw a video the other day. Jay Schlatt actually came up with another video, and he's like, guys, I promise, I didn't do anything. Stop spamming me about it. Please, he's like, governments, please do not look into me.
Dude, it's so like, how? Like,
I know, right?
Like, Forcey predicts when Prince, I forgot his name.
Philip? Was it
Yeah,
Philip?
was it Philip? Yeah, Prince Philip
Like,
died. Like he literally predicted the month he was gonna die in, and then now he's like coming back from England or London and thinking the Queen's dead. Like, dude, that's
what was it?
It's a crazy coincidence.
Matisse posted a photo of Jay Schlatt like him like in like that in king costume with the gun, like photoshopped like pointing at the Queen.
It looks so like.
It looks like part of the. It does. It really does. It's like just him smiling. Just it's like I'm gonna shoot you.
Oh my gosh. Dude, that picture actually came from a video from OTK, I think it is. Oh, maybe it's not. I forgot. It's like some guys, but like he's featuring in the video, and like he was like dressed as a king for like this video roleplay comedy thing. And like he has like a BB gun, a BB like handgun, and like I guess like he's like his whole thing is that he's supposed to give the guys challenges, and like he's just like he actually shoots them with the BB guns, like shooting them, which I find really entertaining. Yeah. Well,
it's like Jeremiah over here is like, I like seeing people in physical pain.
Yeah, you know, like
hey, your cobblestone generator.
I like seeing them in pain, like as long as it's not like too terrible.
Too terrible. I get it.
Look.
Actually, I don't want to die with that on me. Okay. Nah, so nothing like fun times on the internet. Alright, so nothing like hitting on the Queen of England and Jay Schlatt's controversy and whether or not he is a murderer.
Honestly, probably not, but it's funny to think he is.
It is pretty funny to think that he is. Okay, what else are we on today? Let's talk about Power Rangers. There's a lot of them. Like, and when I mean a lot, there is a lot.
Dude.
Like, for some reason...
I thought there was like 5 max, but there's definitely like more than 20.
No, there's more than... Yeah, there's easily more than 20.
Which is shocking.
TV shows out there. Yeah, like, so there's like, you got Power Rangers, like, to name a few right off the top, you have the original Power Rangers. You have Power Rangers Turbocharge, Power Rangers Ninja Storm, Power Rangers... Jungle Fury, which is the best in my opinion. Power Rangers Mystic Force, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Power Rangers Samurai, Power Rangers Ninja. There's another ninja one out there. Power Rangers Oh man, there's another one about like these like two villains that were like brothers and like were ice and fire, and that's also one.
Oh yeah. I vaguely remember that. I remember like,
And, like, and
watching
it was
a little bit
revealed-
of that. And
Like I remember that one vividly because like it was revealed that like the kid was like actually like a robot the entire time. I'm like, bro, it's like Astro Boy all over again.
Dude.
Like
Ninjago. No way.
no, not Oh yeah, and Ninjago too. But this one did it before Ninjago though.
Oh really? What's it? What's
is, like,
the
really
other
old.
one you said? Like Astro Blade? What's the Astro Blade?
Astro Blade, Ninja Storm, Astro Blade. Oh, you
No,
also
no,
had
you said-
Wild Force. Wild Force is weird. Holy crap,
Dude,
that was really
The
weird.
the only ones I've seen was, I think Mystic. What's that one
Mystic
where it's like
Force is-
space? It's like aliens.
Oh, that one's just literally just Power Rangers Space. Well, actually, there are other ones too. There's also
Okay.
Power Rangers. There's also Power Rangers Dino Charger. Power Ranger Dino.
Oh, I
Dino
saw that
Charge?
one. A little bit.
That
Yeah.
one's also with aliens. There's a lot with aliens, like attacking from outside.
It
the
might be
base.
Dino Force. I was thinking about because I do remember dinosaurs, but it's like the one where like the sensei's like a big face in the wall and it moves.
That's
What's
the
that?
original. Yeah, that one's also
Wait.
That's the original Spider. That is the original.
Like, is that
Spider
literally the
Chargers.
original? It's the like the one with the leader. It's the green one instead of the red one.
See, and Mystic Force was magic. I think, and that was like the only one that was ever like done with magic. But here's the
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah, there's also Power Rangers Pirates. There's pirate ones. There's
Cool.
pirates.
The only one I've watched like a lot, and that like I watch a lot. It's but a lot like was Power Rangers Super Samurai. Like I thought that
Super Samurai,
that
yeah.
was the original one for some reason, but
No, it was not. Not
nope.
By, not
I
even
found out
close.
way
Nope.
I found out way later. I was like, oh dang, that's like
That
one
was
of the
like
new
the one
ones.
that was like
Yeah.
when that was actually like Samurai was like actually one of the longest running Power Ranger shows out of all of them.
That's probably why I thought it was the original one. I really enjoyed that one too,
Yeah.
because that's the first
So,
one I watched. So
So here's the thing. So all this. So originally, if I remember correctly, like the Power Rangers, like originally, like from what it sounds like, and this is like my vague memory, actually originally functioned like each TV show, like almost kind of functioned outside of its own, like used to function in its own universe, really, like unconnected to the other ones.
yeah.
But
Wait,
then they're.
wait a minute. Like, are they connected now? Is that a thing?
Oh no, they actually it was actually done for a long time. They were connected. The first for like originally they weren't all connected. They were actually all different. But then the first show to actually bring it all together was actually Dino Thunder. And what they did is the Dino Thunder was actually a Power Ranger show. They actually had two different Power Rangers show running at the same time. I'm not making this up.
Oh!
You had Power Rangers Ninja Storm, and then you had Power Rangers Dino Storm, where I almost like zipped off the map, zipped off the edge with 7 blocks of dirt. No, Power Rangers Ninja Storm and Dino Thunder. Those ones were actually made at the same. Oh, we don't make more stuff around so we can catch all the
Oh,
sounds.
you're right. You're right. Let me. place this
Anyway,
back
so
down.
those were actually coming out at the exact same time, and so that's when they did the crossover, and then it was revealed that the main leader, you know how they always the Power Rangers always have that one guy that hangs back in base and he's like, "Here's your mission, Power Rangers."
Yeah.
So it was actually that was the first one to Dino Thunder was the first one to where it was actually revealed that the main guy that was like that made the guy that was like, "Here's your mission," guy. No, like the master or whatever, like that's not the leader. Yeah, he was actually revealed to be the White Power Ranger, Tommy from the original series.
Oh wait, I think I watched that one.
Yeah, so that was the one that actually actually what it did was at that point made all the other Power Rangers and all future Power Rangers existing in the same universe.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought that makes a lot of plot holes.
No, it doesn't. Actually, they fit. They actually surprisingly seem together quite easily.
Oh really? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Because they never come in contact with each other, and they don't, and what they don't, and if anything, they actually by them being like, oh my goodness, we're Power Rangers now. Literally, that's yeah, they all exist in the same universe. The only one that I think doesn't exist in the Power Rangers universe is the live action version for adults. that was really bad that no one talks about.
Oh yeah, I feel like I should not even ask you what that is. I'm
Yeah,
just
they
gonna
made a
move on
live
from
action
that one.
version.
Yeah.
Like they made a movie. Well, I mean they're all live action, but
Oh wait, you're talking about the movie one?
the movie one that was really bad. Where like all like the because like in the because like like there's it's not it's supposed to be for kids. They tried to make it towards adults and failed so bad because
I
like
forgot
it's,
about
you
that one.
can't take they try to make something so corny serious. You know, like this show, like you can tell at certain points the show is like obviously not taking itself seriously, like even the slightest. And like this show like tried in vain to make something out of like to try to make something like a serious show for adults to watch out of this show for small children.
Well,
So
it's
you know,
another big
needless to say,
failure in the movie industry.
in the movie industry. I mean, like you know, that was before like movies were what they were today. So
Oh,
you know.
yeah, that's true. That was back then when we were excited about every movie that came out.
Yeah, exactly.
I
but
forgot
no.
that's even a time.
Yeah, no, I forgot that there was actually a time period when like movies actually tried to be good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of movies, like, do you know that trend for a little bit? Like, I think 2017 to 18, or they're just making like just hundreds of like dog movies, like movies in point of view of
Yes.
dogs and talking. What's
no,
up with that? Where did that come from?
I don't. Well, here's like that. Okay, so that started from the movie Airbud. All right, and so that movie starred a dog that was really good at basketball, and then Airbud, and so from Airbud happened. They decided, hey, how about Airbud gets a wife, and then when
how
that
does that
happens,
work?
they had. Well, they like the neighbor had a dog of the same breed. And so what happened was, so at this point they now had like, they like, and I think I don't know if the dogs were able to speak or not yet. Like that was something I don't remember if in the original Airbud if he talked. I want to say he did, but I really don't
I feel
remember.
like he did. That sounds.
But you know, but like I said, like you know, the people don't. But like you know, the dogs don't actually like talk. They it's like no one actually understands what they're saying. You know, it's just
Yeah,
the
it's like
dogs,
dog
talking.
language, but like
We're showing their but we can like hear their perspective on it.
yeah.
Anywho, yeah. So and so then they had puppies, and the puppies were called the Buddies. And so then the Buddies came out so then the first movie with the Buddies was Air Buddies. And so Air Buddies was a movie about the puppies and they get kidnapped. And then from there, but then you know, Air Buddies actually did way better than the original Air Bud movie. And so then they're like, hey, what if we like just made spin-offs like on puppy dogs, like doing fun things, you know? So therefore you got Snow Buddies, Christmas Buddies 1 and 2. You got Space Buddies. You got Super Buddies. You got Halloween Buddies 1 and 2. Or was that one Spooky Buddies? I can't remember. Or is it Ghost Buddies?
I thought it was Ghost Buddies.
And I think it was Ghost Buddies.
That sounds
I think
right.
you're right. And like that one, I think that one also got a part 2, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so then that's how that's how the Buddies.
my bad.
Oh my goodness, you're punching. So that's how the Buddies was born.
Okay,
So
okay.
like
So
the Buddy and
there's those movies, and then there's a bunch of other like random unrelated dog movies too that's releasing.
That's because like they try to like capitalize on like the success of the Buddies movies, and they
Ah.
just couldn't do it.
I see. I mean, I really like A Dog's Purpose. Like that was a pretty good one.
Okay, Dog's Purpose, yes, and the only difference that Dog Purpose did that was different than the Buddies was because the dog, we never see the dog talk; it's always in his head.
Oh wait, you're right. Forgot about that.
And that
Yeah.
one was more of a story, and that was more of the story of like,
The
not
owners.
like a dog going on like crazy adventures. You know, it's like the emotional connection between like humans and dogs that can never be achieved between humans and cats. You know.
Yeah. True. True. Like, dude, I love cats, but like, you just can't. You can't have that type of connection between a cat
Yeah,
and
no.
like a human can feel that much for a cat, but a cat won't feel that much for a human. This won't happen.
Like what was it? Like oh, what was it? Like a cat. Did you know a cat? If you after you die, the cat won't even hesitate. It will eat you. It doesn't. Like a dog.
That's true.
Like a dog when it sees its owner die is like actively depressed. But like a cat.
A
will
cat
eat
does
its owner.
not care, dude.
Does not.
It
care
will eat you.
at all. It will eat you. And it's like, oh, lunch. Like.
Cats
There you go,
really
cat.
don't give us a single
They-
care. They just don't.
They don't.
Oh
They're
my
like.
gosh.
They just see you as a tool.
Means to an end. Yeah, pretty much.
You are mean in the cat's eyes. You are mean to an end. They do not care.
You have no like significance to them at all, besides the fact that you give them food. And at any
Yeah,
point,
and,
they
like-
can leave to find someone else.
Yeah, and the fact that like a cat, like the funny thing was like literally cats were not domesticated on purpose. Like they domesticated themselves. They're like, oh look, humans, they'll give us free food, and just hung out with us. Compared to like dogs, where like you are now our friends, and like we just evolved together that or like adapted that way.
That actually explains a lot about why cats are the way they are.
Are
and dogs
so
are the way
different,
they
yeah. Because like cats were like, look, free food.
Oh,
Like,
speaking of which, like,
literally,
do you
dude.
know we're actively domesticating foxes now, like selling breeds of foxes.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and and they love us more than cats. it's crazy.
Well, because I think aren't foxes more of like are they in the canine family, or are they in the or in the feline family? Like what's
They're in the
what's their genus?
canine family. You're right.
Well, that makes sense why they're able to be domesticated.
Yeah, they're making dogs.
I think that's cool though that we're like here's another thing is that
Oh, it's super
raccoons
cool.
can actually be domesticated.
Oh, dude, actually, I didn't know if that was true or not.
No, yeah, no, I had this teacher in grade school, and he's like, yeah, growing up, he's like, so here's the thing, you can't just like go out and like buy a raccoon
Oh,
or like
no,
kidnap
no.
a raccoon. It's illegal. Like you cannot do that. Like
Yeah.
it's a wild animal, but he was so his family was like a special like case. So what happened was they had this mama raccoon living in a tree across the street from them, and it had like the babies, and then the mom got hit by a car and died.
Oh
So
my
the
God.
police came. Yeah, so the police came by and said, "Hey, there's like this raccoon. There's this baby raccoon in here. It's this is the area that it lives in. Do you guys just want to take it in as your pet?" And so like he lived on a farm and stuff like that. So his parents were like, "All right, cool." And so he actually had a pet raccoon growing up. And he's like, it was actually really cool because the raccoon, it would actually like go to the table, and like it would eat at the table with them, and then it would wash its hands after eating.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
like you can like actually domesticate a raccoon. It's really cool. Like but like and like monkeys, I don't think you can.
I don't want to domesticate monkeys, really.
I don't even think that's even possible.
Yeah.
Nor do I like want to try.
Nah. Like, there's been too many cases of, like, chimpanzees killing people straight just
People,
in the most
yeah.
horrific ways that I just don't even
Yeah.
want to see anymore. I
Wanna
just want
mess
to give
with
up.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but here's the thing, like, when that happened, it was, like, literally because, like,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
people were
because
like,
they're
here,
drugging.
want some alcohol?
Yeah.
They're, like,
Yeah, they're, like,
drugging these
drugging it.
animals, and they're like, oh, what do you know? It's attacking
Yeah, see,
us."
like-
It's like, well, no, duh.
Yeah,
of
that's-
course
that-
the animal's going to attack you after you give it
That's
like,
really
give it a
stupid of
literal
them.
drug.
Like-
Oh my goodness, I just burnt that.
People should not be treating animals like they're humans. That's just not the case.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
you
just
can,
not
like,
the
give them
case.
outfits if you want to, but, like, that's, like, the farthest I'm letting you go. What happened to a lava?
Oh, I picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to replace all these blocks so we can use the dirt for more important things.
Yeah.
So, anyway, yeah. So no, yeah, I'm fine with like dressing things up, but like,
Yeah, but like that's
That's
like
not-
pretend. Like people know it's not a person.
It's like
When
oh
they're
look
doing
at the
that.
monkey, it thinks it's people, you know. It's like it's like that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah, we're just like,
like, no,
ah,
but we
please
should-
stop.
It's like yeah, it's like well, you know, don't give like wild animals like depressants and stuff like that, and like cigarettes. Like no, duh, that's gonna go horribly wrong. Dude, you are so stupid.
No, I just my hunger's going down, so I wanted to.
Oh, so you're like just yeet myself into the fray.
Yeah, I got nothing to lose, anyways. I got no
know.
XP to care about. But yeah, like, especially because like chimpanzees look strangely like us. To the fact that it's really eerie, and I don't want to have them as pets. Like, I just don't want to.
You're like I'd be traumatized if I had that anything. If I had that animal anywhere near me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh
Like,
no, thank you.
No, thank you. That's a little weird.
The only time I want to see them is behind a thick glass wall of glass, a zoo.
Yeah, like all like all like the animal animal rights activists are like, monkeys are people too. It's like no, they're not.
No,
They're
I'm
not.
sorry.
They're really not. They're
No.
really a wild animal.
They're wild. I mean,
Like-
so maybe they can have some similarities, but that legit doesn't matter. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
not human. Get them out of here.
Like it's like well they can pick up sticks. My dog can pick up a stick. Like come
Yeah,
on.
dude. I feel like I've seen a parrot pick up a stick and start drawing. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's like
not really a
it's
human
like
thing.
yeah, it's not. It's not really a human.
Yeah, an elephant
Yeah,
was
no.
literally trained to paint. Like
Yeah, so it's like oh look, chimpanzee makes art. It's like yeah, it's like you can hand any animal a toothbrush and and put some paint on it, like put them next to a what's it call it, and yeah, it'll make quote unquote art.
yeah, I feel like anything can make art. Really, if you
Anything
really
can make art.
tried.
Nowadays, anything is art.
Yeah, I don't know. Like some stuff art, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see this as being really cool. And then there's some that's like literally just like lines of color. I'm like, well, I just don't know what I don't want to see in this really.
Yeah, he's like I don't really know.
Yeah, like
I
I like
like
apps like art that's like it kind of vaguely looks like a landscape or something, but it's like all like dreamy and twisted. I think it's really
Yeah, I'm
cool.
the only one. I think I'm like the only human that's like ever confused by like. It's like, oh look, it's paint splatters. It's like, oh, why'd you pay $1 million for that? Because my daughter could have made it better. You know? It's like,
Dude, I don't. It's like
no.
art that's like
I
more
just
than
watched that fall
$1
into the
million.
void.
No. Oh,
It's like I know, but the guy went to a school and got a degree in art. It's like, well, it's like I could get, yeah, like that's a selling point for anything.
dude, dude, I feel like art that costs like more than $1,000. It's just like rich people flexing that they have money and all good. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah, I agree.
Like it's just like to flex. Like I bought this painting for this much money.
It's like,
It's
look
like
at
wow,
this. I
good
had
job.
so much money, I could just waste it.
I could send something I could paint. It's like cool. Good job, Ben. Good job.
I know, but it's like, oh, but he had emotion in it when he made it. It's like I had emotion when I threw up. Is that art? Like,
Dude, I feel like at some point, like, you have to focus more on the scale rather than like the intense of painting. Like,
yeah, I know. Like, cause there's, cause you can have like, you can be good at art. You know, it's like, when you have like people that are able to make photorealistic like depictions of human beings,
Oh,
like
dude,
with
that's
their
so
hands,
cool.
like that's cool art, not like paint splatter.
yeah.
Guys, it's so revolutionary. You can see the emotion that he had.
It's like no, you're literally making it up. You're
Yeah, it's like
making
you're
it up right now.
making it up in your head.
Dude, I'm 1,000% sure the painter like painted it, like spent like I don't know maybe a day painting it or whatever. Showed someone, it's like, what do you
Yeah.
think of it? And it's like, oh, I think of this. It's like, well, that's exactly what it's going for, and it wasn't. It wasn't what he was going for. He lied. He lied. So you. He lied. So. You freaking
I'm
lied
generally
to
kinda
make money.
I'm kind of curious. Like, I wonder if I could like honestly like if I could just go out and like just bait people and just be like, and just go on the internet, make a fake account, like be a random person, and just start declaring that I am amazing at art, and like just kept doing that until like someone like bought onto it and said like, look at the emotion you can get from this. I feel like I could like eventually, and then like make it seem like I'm only gonna do this one time, you know, what kind of thing. It's like once you get like a good following, it's like you could like easily make like a lot of money just by being like, look at this, I did it. And it's like, oh, but he's so original. He's never like, you know, there's only one of them in the world. It's like, well, yeah, there's also one Jeremiah in the world, but we don't talk about that. You know?
Yeah,
It's like,
I feel like that'd be so easy though. Like the only way to do it, or not the only way, but a good way to do it is just like do random paint things, right? But like post in like some small but kind of not too small like social media app, and be very vague about like where, like post pictures of it like and like some darker odds and just have it look
Yeah.
really eerie, and then people will catch on and be like, oh, this
Yeah.
guy's a starving artist painting his emotions.
yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Hello,
Alright,
my
well,
friends.
Oh,
Hope your audio's
hello.
included because we're just gonna ignore you if it's not.
Yeah, because you're doing a podcast right now. It's podcast time.
Welcome everyone to the podcast. This is Hot Garbo. So, Hot Garbo, we're currently talking about useless art that is somehow seen by rich people as valuable.
So that giant orange dot.
Ah, he
Why
knows
is that
about it.
move so much?
I don't know.
No
Oh yeah, and
way,
you also
dude.
got a painting of a like a Campbell soup can.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that one's stupid too.
Don't get me wrong, it actually looks pretty good, better than the orange
actually,
dot, but I
the-
just don't understand why people.
I
I actually feel like it
buy
has some type
that.
of meaning to it, right? Wasn't there like some type of like time era thing related
It could have
to
been.
it?
Well, isn't like realism or something? I have no idea what I'm talking about because I don't study art. But isn't like realism?
Yeah, it's just
Isn't like realism.
But, like,
Isn't like realism.
because I remember like learning in history class, like someone painted like something that was related. They're painting it like weird and stuff because like there's a shortage of that in the world, and they're like trying to like sell that through the
Kai,
painting
that
of
marble
it.
one has got to be a Rickroll that he posted on Discord.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, no, it's
5,
not.
Yep.
It's not a
Called
Rickroll.
it. Called it before it even
So that
happened.
means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You crazy, bro.
I am absolutely nuts. By the way, so I've heard some controversy recently on the Rickroll. All right, you ready for this, guys?
Why is
So
there controversy?
apparently
in
the
Rickroll?
Rickroll is actually being replaced.
Yep, by the
By something else.
blue lobster.
By a blue lobster.
How did that happen?
I've
No, I'm
noticed
making
that.
a circle. What are you
but
doing?
I feel
No,
like it's not.
I'm making a
Oh,
circle.
oh, my bad.
Like trying to make a circle right now, and this guy's just playing mind games with me. Anyway, yeah. So apparently the blue lobster.
I found it also being replaced by Weezer songs too. I don't know if that's still going
Really?
on. But like, have you
I
seen
don't think
that?
that's a thing at all.
Like people like, I've seen it a lot during streams where people post something, and it looks like something else. Like they're like, okay, I'm about to play a sound. Or it's
Okay.
like, oh, I can't wait to brush my teeth, and then suddenly a Weezer song
Oh,
starts
I
playing
killed
as
him,
it's
let's go.
doing said thing.
Yeah.
You haven't seen that?
No, I don't think that. I haven't seen that at all. So that's a no. I don't think that's catching on. But blue lobster though.
Oh yeah,
It's literally just a lobster appearing, and then. It's like, come on.
The blue lobster.
The reason why it blew up is because like streamers were like, guys, just stop. And like because they gave it a reaction, people are like, ah, he's gonna do a
Yep.
thing. He's gonna do a thing.
XD.
Lobster. I
The
thought you love
lobster
it.
ain't got-
They give something
Like
attention.
so,
and now
literally,
it's
if
even
you
more.
don't want something to become a fad, just don't pay attention to it, and you're chilling.
Quite literally, that's like when your little brother like teases you or something. Okay, I just
Yeah, exactly.
caught shot in the head with a giant ballista bolt.
Hey, wait, do you still have your pickaxe, Jim?
Yeah, I still got my pickaxe.
Okay, can you like come pick up like one piece of like cobblestone for me because I need the one piece.
Okay, I'm just. One
Thank you.
to cobblestone.
Are you making those into slabs?
Yeah, I'm making them into slabs.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, so Blue Lobster, kind of lame. Not gonna lie. I really don't want it to replace the Rickroll. Like if someone Blue Lobstered me, honestly, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be like, well, this is lame, and then just call it a day. Because I'm like, it's stupid. At least the Rickroll had some class.
It's
But
for
it's
content,
kind of
bro.
it's kind of funny though when you think about it. It's just a blue lobster.
It is pretty funny, not gonna lie.
I don't know, like I like watching animal videos. Like I'm one of those people who like would like stare at a picture of a cat and start laughing for hours. Like that is
Yeah, we know.
like that is me.
We know. That's like a totally you characteristic.
It is, and it's funny because it also Jacob.
Oh,
Jacob would
okay.
like show me all the time, like these like random
Nope.
like animals, these pictures of animals.
Oh, let's
And start
go!
laughing hysterically, and then eventually it caught on. Oh,
That's
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
it is. It is.
Ooh. No, I was talking about in-game. But, you know, it's whatever.
Oh,
I
by
got
the-
Mick!
Oh,
I
I
hate
just assumed.
oh
I
look,
hate
there we go. I
it.
think did I do the circle thing? I think I got the, did I get the circle perfect? Think so? Maybe? This is the center.
That guy got punched to death.
Looks a little weird, not gonna lie, but I think we're cheating.
Punched to death?
Got it.
He got punched and he was like, no, I'm good. My time has come. My final message. Goodbye.
I think it's because like for Silka you have to have like more outwards. Like you know sometimes it goes like
Okay.
like 1, 3, 5, 6.
Oh no,
2, 3
we
type
lost
thing?
our... Dude, we're all out of the... We have no more, grass blocks.
How?
Because the tree grew up.
The tree, they grow up so fast.
That's actually kind of true. Actually, it's fine. Like we could just have some like
I think-
come down, right? And
Get
Oh.
up.
the block into grass.
That's not how it works.
Oh, that sucks.
Anyway,
Well, no more grass.
So the meme community though is like with all the material coming out recently is on fire.
Dude, I was worried that memes were gonna die for a little bit there, but yeah, you're right.
Oh,
like, we're-
Why?
No, there's no, dude, because people don't care. Like, here's the thing: when you're anonymous on the internet, memes are gonna be forever a thing.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is that like, for a little bit there, memes kind of became stale. Like,
You-
not really.
yeah.
They did,
Yeah.
but then like you just had, but all you had to do was wait for Hollywood to come out with a crappy movie, and Morbin happened, and now we're all set.
Oh yeah, now we have moment time. You're right.
Now we have Morbin time.
We just have to. We just have to wait for things to happen. Then bam.
Dude, I can't, dude. I still every time I think, hey, dude, every time I think about
Morbius.
Morbius, I can't, dude. I laugh because they thought, hey, because the memes were so popular. They're like, what if we just re-release this movie? And then
Ah,
it
yes.
flopped again.
What? Just
Diggy.
keep it in theaters. It's so good.
Yeah, I know.
Just
It's
a-
like they took it out. Memes happened. You guys see Morbius? Oh, I love that part when you said it's Morbin time and it just died. Like. And
I
then,
still
like, and then
haven't
the
seen the movie to this day, and I'm
Oh,
planning
it's
to never.
bad.
Let me
see the
push
movie.
the pillar, bro. Oh, I
Yeah,
can't.
So then, like, these big shot executives are like, memes. Like, they don't understand. They didn't understand like internet sarcasm, and like, and they just released it. They re-released it, dude, and it flopped a second time.
Dude,
It is the only movie in history to flop 2 times in a row.
Dude, well, at least it broke some type of record, right? I tried making the platform look more circular.
He got gamed on.
All right, that's worked for me.
Yes, sir.
Oh my
dude,
gosh,
just the
dude.
thought of just Jared Leto in his bat cave right now, just like, yeah, never doing that again.
Oh, dude, have you seen Batman, by the way? The Batman?
I have
I
not
have
seen
not.
that.
I heard it's really good though.
It's really good. I think you would like it, because it's not really, like, edgy, dog.
Dude, I want to see the Riddler though. Like that's one of the most like interesting
they're giving-
villains.
No. The Riddler doesn't look like the comics or any of the like cartoons.
I haven't read the comics, but I'm just interested to see the take on him.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a take. It's definitely cool.
It's a fresh take. Is it a fresh take? Oh, I almost got knocked out.
It wasn't done before, but
Oh boy.
no, but okay, it's a good Riddler, but like
It's just different.
he's not.
Ow!
It's not a guy
I
you
knocked
look
him
up to
down.
and think he's really cool.
Gotcha. He's
Well, that's all villains.
probably like a
You
50.
never look up to. You wouldn't look up to like Joker and be like, "I want to be Joker when I."
Oh,
I don't know. He kind of has a sort of.
You'd be very
charm to
surprised
him.
if people like. Yeah, this guy's. He doesn't have any. You have to watch the movie.
Oh.
You have to watch the movie.
Dude, do you not know do you not know who Joker is? He has zero redeeming qualities.
Yeah,
Um,
but
Murders
people
for
still like.
fun.
That's
Like,
pretty
he's still
funny.
like a
not gonna lie.
culty classic though, right? But this character can't be a cult classic, and
Well, he's got.
and like you find out why.
one-liners, But
Like,
like,
you
you
find out
know.
why. Yeah, the people love the Joker a lot.
You want to know how I got these
How I got
scars?
these scars.
Yeah, that's
like-
classic. Like, come on.
Yeah, so
Well,
like
then again,
the
Keith
Riddler-
Ledger's.
Oh.
That's the thing. But Keith Ledger's Joker.
Oh,
is
nice. He
quite
killed his own
literally-
teammate, bro.
It's quite literally.
Oh, I just
Those
got a
are-
double
continue.
kill, bro.
Like I said, Keith Ledger's the Joker is absolutely fantastic. Oh no.
Honestly, yeah,
dude,
it really is. Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna
no.
say something controversial.
Oh,
Okay.
The Dark Knight movies, I only like because of the villains.
yeah.
I think I think the Batman's a bit boring. in the
Honestly,
movie.
yeah, I liked it because it was just intense. But you're right. Like, it's kind of like you've seen all the superhero stuff, so like, what's the point of watching without a good villain? They got like more of the darker
Exactly.
tone villains.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, like, I know this is also controversial, but I did like Bane in the third movie. I think
Yeah,
Bane is really cool.
Yeah, he was
And
also in
Two-Face is really
Inception.
cool. Yeah, I feel like if the movies didn't have such amazing like plots around the villains and stuff, and like good villains, the
Mhm.
movies like wouldn't be that good because like
Here's
you know the movies are really good, right? But the
Mhm.
Batman in the movies, it's kind of like I don't know, kind of lame. I'm not really interested in the Batman in those movies.
but is this like the one version of like the Batman that you? Oh no. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad.
The thing is, he was
Hey,
the Batman.
Jeremiah,
He was
can
good.
you knock him off
Christopher
for me?
Nolan is fantastic.
We just lost.
We
We
just
lost.
Oh.
You know why we lost? Because all the iron went off.
Oh
the edge.
my goodness, what is going on
Oh,
right
I mean,
now,
oh
bro?
no way, no way. We managed to save the one piece of iron when we
Okay,
actually on the
okay,
portal.
okay.
Oh
Sweet.
my goodness.
Dude, oh okay, that would've been so bad. But okay,
Oh.
You just punched him into me.
dude, I wasn't thinking clearly. I'm not gonna lie. I was
Oh
like,
my
okay,
gosh,
yeah,
what is
okay.
going on right now?
Right.
That was.
I don't know,
really
because-
bad.
There's only been 3 Batmans I've seen. The Batman from Batman and Robin.
Oh, dude,
The
come on, get this
Snyder
call,
one,
bro.
which is kind of lame, and the Batman, and then the Dark Knight is. So that one. But
Oh,
like
wait,
I
we
got
don't-
most
oh, wait,
of
the Pumpkin
most
Seeds
of
also
Batman from
managed to survive.
TV shows, honestly. Wait, what happened?
The pumpkin seeds also managed to survive too.
Oh, sweet. We can-
Well,
Grow
wait, oh
pumpkins.
no, but our sugar cane's gone.
Oh no.
Also, we may not be able to pull the portal because I think a creeper may have blew up our own grapple.
Oh, really? I stepped in another
What?
fire
Really?
pot? How did that happen,
Yeah.
bro?
So we'll have to do another tactic to light the portal though. We'll have to do like the lava burn fire, like the fire burn lava trick.
Fireball lava. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You know where like you put like the fire next to the portal.
Dude,
Like, the
okay,
fire
I'm really
lights.
stupid. Like, for a second there, I was like, what? But there's no way to get leaves. Like, leaves were the only way to burn. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, let's put wood.
Yeah, you're actually missing brain cells.
Dude, I was like, oh man, but like, there's no leaves. We got no eye to pick up the leaves. Like, really thinking in that way. Oh my gosh.
Okay, hopefully that lights. Yes! Ah!
Nice.
Get wrecked,
Big brain
Skyblock.
move.
Oh
you
no!
again.
Ah,
Sorry, my
okay,
bad. No,
that's,
okay.
well,
I
we
didn't
take
mean
those.
to.
I guess we
Okay.
take those. That's fine. We take those. We take those. We take
Bro,
those.
I had a lava bucket. That was so scary.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I'm just losing brain cells actively.
I know. Just sit on the just sit on the cobblestone generator and mine.
Okay. That's valid.
Sit down and be productive, alright?
Did you
Let's
guys
go back to
realize
my-
you can write essays for money? Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then
That's
you
called a
just
scholarship.
put it like, well, you can also just put on YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
used to
literally
get
game theory,
paid by
though.
my classmates to give them wrong
Get
answers
pranked,
to
bro.
tests.
Oh, dude, you
Yeah.
got destroyed. You
That's,
tried
dude,
kicking
that's
me.
literally game theory.
Yeah, it is. That is. But except game theory is like, it's not a serious topic. It's just like funny games, haha.
Yeah, you're right.
Like you want to talk more like deep, in-depth stuff. I mean, well, I might do games. Actually.
Are you saying game theory? Don't do deep like things.
Ah, yes,
like
the
deep
episode
theories?
about Luigi's
Hey,
banana
if you
was
get it-
very
Okay,
serious.
dude. Okay, there's a couple of joke ones, but he
I know, I'm
knows-
kidding. It's really good.
Yeah.
Hey, we can get a chicken. We can get the chicken.
How do you get a chicken in the nether?
Oh.
It's simple. You use your brain.
What do you mean? Dude? Okay.
I need to
Okay, I'm
give me
coming out.
exactly one stack of cobblestone.
I'm gonna go back to
Cobblestone.
mining. Cobblestone.
Anyway, so yeah, so we've actually
Get up.
recorded this podcast 3 times now. So,
Yeah, this is
so
the
we're
third
like
attempt.
Hollywood kind of sucks with movies, and that's where we're gonna leave it.
Yep.
We don't want to talk about that again.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think, like, my theory is that I think YouTube is actually going to blow up with, like, good storytelling. We're already seeing the signs of it. Like,
Markiplier's.
Like, the back... Markiplier is a good
Markiplier's
example.
gone
Kane,
crazy.
Kane Pixels, like, the back rooms. Amazing, phenomenal storytelling there. And then you also got, and then you also have, what's another really good story? Oh, shoot, I forgot, my brain just died.
Yep.
Ooh.
Doctor Strange movie absolutely trash.
Yep, we all agree.
Because it just completely undid, you know.
Everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but so like, oh yeah, Corridor, or Corridor.
Alright,
Crew,
that's
have
that
you
good
seen
there?
their works? That's another that's another
they
really
are
great example
phenomenal.
of like quality YouTube work. That's like amazing storytelling, good visual effects, and stuff like that. You know, like and so like we're seeing that, and I feel like Netflix is okay.
Netflix
with it.
has to put ads in their thing now.
Yeah, I know.
Really? What?
Yeah, Netflix is no longer ad free with their subscription.
Wait, since when? I've been watching.
Just-
Yeah, can you imagine having
Does
to pay
ads
for
work?
ads?
Yeah, I mean Hulu you have to pay for ads, but it's like with Hulu they kind of advertise that you have to pay with ads, right? Like they didn't
Yeah, they do.
like Netflix's
that's-
big whole thing was just.
Like that was the whole selling point originally.
And
you know?
this is from obviously I've seen Matt Pat's or Game Theory's video on it, which frankly
Oh, I can't see.
was it's kind of like it's kind of depressing, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it is. Like the direction of Netflix. Yeah.
I will make a film. Don't worry, we will make a film together, and we will revive the film community.
I know, right? Well, no, like I said, the film committee is actually thriving
Well,
in the
yeah.
YouTube section. It's actually like doing really well. It's the big blockbuster movies that are kind of shooting themselves in the toes right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Gem is AFK in the worst possible time. Here, move out of the way, you fat chicken. I need to be able to build things. Oh wait, I don't. Here, you. Hey, I'm gonna have to. I need you to hand over that. I need you to hand over that pickaxe. I don't care. All right.
Burn books.
But yeah, no,
Sorry.
yeah, like that Star Wars film, like that's something that we took time with, and I think it would turn out pretty good. I gotta finish filming the VFX shots that need to be done I just gotta sit down and do it because like I spent all this time and money, and so now it's like I'm just lazy, and I'm like, dude, I literally have to shoot one scene and then like a whole bunch of VFX shots, and I'm done. But I'm like, and then I just sit there and edit it. But I'm like, I don't know why I just can't get myself to do it right now.
I don't know. Maybe it's because you're getting, just worn out, burnout, I guess.
I think it's a little bit burnout. Yeah, I know.
So
I
books.
need
Any good books recently you've read?
No, not really. Yeah, I really haven't been doing a lot of reading lately. I've been doing a lot of other things. Oh, you just talking to cobblestone.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Go
Oh,
back to
actually,
your mining.
there's actually a really good There's a really good book on
Oh, I'm in the fight of my life.
what do you
Let's
call
go.
it?
Back.
Wattpad.
I
And I
will
know that
recommend.
sounds really suspicious, but it's really good. It's a really good. Like,
Have
story
you read
of a
the
good
Aragon
magic
series?
system.
Have you guys read the Ascendance or and I think it's called
I've heard of
Ascendance.
it, but I feel like
Oh,
this, I
it's-
got like mixed reviews. Is it like worth reading?
It is long-winded, like it's got detailed descriptions, so like it paints vivid pictures. But
So it's like Tolkien.
all the books are very long. But it's a fantastic story, and it's not like one of those happy endings where everyone gets what they want either.
I hate happy endings.
Like it's
I know.
realistic and it's very sad. Like it is tragic. Like no, it's not tragic, but it's like, man, it could have been, you know, a bit happier. So
Okay.
yeah,
okay,
but
that definitely gives
recent
it a
books
read.
that came out, I don't know like any recent books that came out that are good. Like I'm kind of reading like old books again.
Yeah. Oh, there's just one good book that I read recently about Santa Claus.
That, bro, your
Isn't that
your
the
dad
one?
literally wrote the book. I think you're contractually obligated
you?
to say that.
Are you
not
self-advertising right now? What's that?
Oh,
What's
it's just
going
if
on?
you wanna live in
no,
that
I
house.
can't because you called it out.
Oh my. You,
Oh, I'm getting destroyed by
You can,
five guys.
you can cut it out. Just like do a random skip
No, I'm
in the
not.
video.
I'm too
Okay.
lazy to do that. It's a live stream. It's an hour long. I ain't doing that.
That's okay. Dude, we really just immediately called you out on it. I wasn't going to. Like, I laughed. I was like, okay, let me maybe not say it in case he actually
Just
wants
go
to
with the
tell
bit?
it. Yeah, but then like,
Yeah, I
and
did.
then Talmad's like, oh shoot. I mean,
Yeah.
but then some random stranger in the chat.
Oh, named Talmadge, yeah.
Oh, dang. Dang.
It's fine, Tom. When your name is spelled super weird, they won't be able to guess how to spell it anyway.
It's so
It'll be
true,
fine.
it's
They will
too.
never be able to guess.
They'll never be able to
Oh,
guess.
he got juked, bruh.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's spelled with
I'm
a
actually
Q.
saying the name Thomas in a weird accent. So
Thomas the Train, yeah.
yeah, Thomas. Yeah,
no,
so
no,
Thomas
it's, no,
is
it's Tom. Guys,
Get down
it's
from
fine.
here.
It's Talmadge with a Q.
And
Oh, for
three X's.
Quamis. Quamis. What am I saying? That
Promise
sounds
the
so weird.
promise. No.
No, we can't. We can't. Okay.
Oh man.
Okay, but in Wattpad, there's a really good story. It's a good like magic system, good characters, good like setting. It's really like it's really scripted and it's not like the small time writer, but like it's actually pretty good.
Okay.
It's called the ice wielder. And it's pretty fun. It's pretty
Okay.
cool. She's actively working on rewriting it right now, or like just editing
okay.
it to make it better. But let's see. I don't even know if to see human they, but even then they still have 31 chapters. It's really
Wow,
good.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes. So like I found
There's a Filipino translation if
Sorry.
anyone wants to read that too. Any
Like
Videos
I
from the
wanna
Philippines.
read what was it? Insurgent?
oh Insurgent. I've heard that one.
Yeah, I heard that one. was really good.
Insurgent. Is that was there a movie series made off of that?
Yes.
Is it like the movies? Because the movies are kind of not that good.
I mean, you can have good books and crappy movies.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. But like, it's definitely way better than the
Oh!
movies, right?
Ooh, holy cow.
Oh, dude, I need to go over there to so we can get. I can actually get another lava generator rolling here.
How do I dismount my horse?
Not yet.
Bro, press C.
Wait, can you hand me cobblestone? Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
there's a
Alright,
ton.
keep going.
Yeah. Alright.
We need more. More
And
cobblestone.
keep building.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna write a book where it's actually I'm gonna make the most lovable character ever,
But it just dies.
and then have
Yes.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's another one. But I'm gonna do one where it's actually revealed that he's actually it's a first person perspective. It's actually revealed that he's an unreliable narrator, and he's actually the villain the entire time.
Oh, I remember you telling me about this.
And so the book's gonna end with him dying, but he's gonna kill like the lovable sidekick first.
I get
and so,
Christie did something like that. She wrote a book where where it was in the narrative first person of a villain of the murder,
Yeah.
but they didn't know
Yeah.
it was the murder. And so that is
Okay.
an interesting idea.
Oh,
I like that
that's
guy.
sick.
Or villager,
Yeah.
my bad.
You suck at. You guys are the worst at this.
Dude. Dude, like,
Well-
it all started when Hot
to be-
Garbo made that joke about your dad.
I'm pretty
Just
sure your
went
name's
downhill.
been leaked on the internet before, but like yours is like a super
Probably is.
common name. Mine's like you got like 6 people with that name.
Yes. Yeah, 6 people. I think 2 of them are dead now.
Like it won't take long for them to find my address and dox me, but you know.
I mean, after all, Jeremiah is named after a guy in the Bible, so.
That is true.
And what? I mean,
Yeah, there's a biblical prophet named Jeremiah.
oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Great guy. I've met him personally.
Oh
What?
yeah.
No, you have not.
Yeah, you see, Garbo is died and has gone to heaven several
Oh, yeah.
times.
He is resurrected like the Jesus
He's
fella.
from. Yes.
Why did I say the Jesus fella?
The nerve there.
You okay?
No, I'm joking. But
Fortnite.
yeah, no.
Fortnite.
Oh,
What
my
is
game
this?
just froze
Why
as
is
soon as
there?
you said Fortnite. Let's go.
Wait, what
Let's
the
go.
heck? Wait, what's going on with this circle? It looks
Oh,
weird
let's
all of a
go.
sudden.
Oh yeah,
Hi.
I wonder how that happened. I'm just gonna go back to
Messing
finding
with my
cobblestone.
circles. Stop messing with my circles.
Dude, I can't
I was
help it.
building
Man.
something
Can't
there.
help it.
It was only supposed to. It was supposed to be small
Chaos.
for a reason. We're gonna expand it for later.
Alright, have you guys read the Gibbo series? I like it.
No.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah. So anyway, so it's like my plan was for that one was like to have like I said a lovable character there that but like. and
Oh,
then
like,
you just,
I got mauled,
up and
bruh.
like so what happens is like you like it's the character that everyone likes, like the side character. It's not like a Ron that's like kind of annoying and stupid.
Yeah.
Like, he's actually clever and it's like funny and stuff like that. And then,
Yeah.
like a character that people would like actually enjoy to be around, and him just like stabbing him in the back, and then like he's just like confused as he like just watches him bleeds out and laughs at him.
You know what's good?
Oh
The
my
series,
God.
the Beyond.
Yeah, like that's like I want to like break the reader's heart in half and be like, yeah, this guy's a jerk.
The Beyonder series
He's
is
been a-
also a very good one. It's written by Brandon Mole, so very.
Oh, Brandon Mole is really good. Brandon
Yeah.
Mole is awesome. He makes some really good stuff.
Brandon Mall? Who's that?
yeah,
Who's that?
he's a
What?
good one. He wrote I forgot what other books he
Alcatraz
wrote.
versus the Evil Librarians.
Oh,
No,
that
but the
book will
Beyonder
still
series
be
is really good because
complete.
it's also another. It's like a children's book. I feel like more like it, but it's also one that again doesn't have like. I feel like most adventure books is like the romance, happy ending stuff, but this one's more like realistic and kind of like reality, and like in a magical world.
That's a lot of his books.
Like,
That's a lot of his books. Yeah.
who wrote The Maze Runner? I don't think it was Brandon Mole, but
That was not Brandon Mole.
okay.
Okay, that book series, it kind of goes downhill each book.
Yeah, it
Goes
does.
down in quality. But
I kinda
I
got
still really love
It's
this
kinda
series.
like- it's kinda
a
like
good-
Jer-
good
you know, it's-
depressor, man.
It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, yeah, you know, what's his name? Dude, my brain's dying. What's his name? I can't remember. This is gonna hurt me. It'll come to me in a second, but like, there's and he wrote Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Mark Twain. So
Oh, Mark
literally, he would
Twain.
write books, and then he would write. So you start writing books, and then get bored of them, and so like you'll read his books, and like they'll just go downhill. Like they'll start off really good, and then like as you get towards
Like,
the end,
oh,
it just like start to suck more and more.
Mm.
Like he literally like lost interest in his own writing, and like that's just so. funny
Imagine
to me.
writing so many books that you just lose interest in like your writing. That's like insane. Also, Mark
Honestly,
Twain's
I get that.
advice to youth speech, hilarious. The funniest thing I've ever heard. Like, oh, it is
hey,
so good. You know which one I'm talking
look
about?
up. Yeah, look it up and see if it's in the look and see if it's in the public domain, and if it is, dude, read it to us.
Yo, dude.
Do it. It'll be hilarious.
What
No
are those
way.
Books written
No
by
way did I
AI
just
in
do
public
that.
domain?
I'm in pain.
Did you?
I'm in pain.
Dude, I keep
Oh
getting
my
bald,
God.
Oh, you idiot.
Oh. No, dude, I had like 2 stacks of stone. This sucks.
Dude, that sucks, man.
Oh, okay. Back to mining I go. But I get that. Like, it's not my problem. I get really excited about like the beginning of writing, and then I just lose interest and then stop. I just end it in some like random cliffhanger and never go back to the story, and
Yeah.
go to the next
So
story.
I currently am working on the story about like the character who oh, what's it like? He gets like like where like it's about the side character. And, like,
Yeah,
not actually the chosen one.
It's
Yeah.
the nobody story.
Yeah, so nobody story. What I think I accidentally did is I kind of like moved him out of like I kind of took the main character that's supposed to be the best at everything and like just threw him out of the picture on accident. But like I like the way, but I like.
Oh,
but here's the
yes,
thing, I like the
my
way
hero.
the story is going though, because like the character's like super cynical and is like isn't good at anything.
Oh my gosh,
except
I
for, like-
hate when
except
I
for, like,
get
this one thing.
Dude, all it takes is for 3
know?
guys to walk
Yeah.
up on me and I just die because there's
So,
no way
like,
for me to
like,
defend.
So I gotta like I gotta make a way for like. So he's gonna have like I'm gonna do like this thing where it's like he works like the political chain and stuff like that, and there's gonna he falls in love with this gal, and her name is I don't know if I told her name, but her name is actually revealed to be Jane Doe, or not Jane. Her real name is Jane, and so I plan on like them marrying in the future. But the main character's name is John Doe because he's a little nobody. And then
Nice.
and the gal he falls in love with is Jane.
Wait, that's
And then,
actually really
When
clever.
they get
That's
married,
cool.
she becomes Jane Doe.
Very
Yeah.
original names.
Hey,
Exactly.
it's like it works, man. It works.
Whoa, can I not block with the stupid lance, bud? Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So like that was one thing I was like, yo, that's super dope.
Yeah, I had a kind of quirky idea for a novel. You have like
Why-
you
why
just
am I
write
weird?
the novel how all like novels are written. You have this magical like you have like this magical like metal called Platimer, and it lives in a land like I just had this idea of like having this thing called Platimer as like a magical ability that makes you literally cannot die.
Okay, there's a way we can get around this. There's
How?
a way we can get around this.
How are we gonna get around this? Oh, the
Don't
bucket.
worry.
Just
Okay,
a
okay.
good
Bucket.
5 head.
Okay.
Okay, go tell me I'm actually really interested in this.
Okay, so this is really important.
I'm plot armorous.
We do not die.
Metal?
Continue
I
talking
don't know.
while I like stressfully get it. Yeah.
Like
so
it just
plot armor,
makes
the
you
most
so
powerful
you
armor in the
can't
universe.
die, and like
Die,
everyone
yeah.
has it. Like
Oh, then you can make like some type of cool like.
it'll be like
society out of
a
that.
yeah, it'll be like what's it called? Satire. That's what it's called.
Yeah, satire.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna have. So anyway, so like for the story I'm writing right now, like I kind of fell off of it. I really just gotta get back into it and just start writing again with for it. 'cause,
You
like,
fell
it's just
off.
Such a fun idea. Yeah, I fell off from writing it.
L plus bozo.
Yay! I deserve that one. Anyway.
Oh, you don't. Continue.
So like it's like the whole plan, and so like, and he's gonna have like this one guy that's like super big and buff and is like better than everyone else, and so like he's gonna be, and so like that's gonna be like his rival almost, and like this whole political scheme that's going on between him and like, and like this society. So like he enters like this society where like everyone's like super rich and everything, and like he's like some like, and like he's this kid from a completely different world, and like right? And like he's like poor in real life, like he's a poor college student, and like now he has to like kind of hide and pretend to be like
dang, dude!
a
I
rich
kind
snob.
of read him to be a lot older.
That's a pretty good.
Oh, you read
Like,
him to
dude,
be
I
a
thought-
lot older?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just read him to be like in his like 30s or something.
Yeah, no, that's not how I wrote him at all.
Oh,
How do
dang,
I
my bad.
dismount the horse? I need to know that.
No, like no, he's like him. I want to make him a little younger than that. Like that's why like yeah. So like that's what it's like the idea of like and a lot of the story I got into it. I'm like I'm basing it off of a Dungeons and Dragons campaign too. 'Cause I'm like the area that they're in was like a campaign that we actually ran in. That was a homebrew that my cousin did, and I really like the setting. And it's just so fun, and like so like one of my characters like they actually like met a gal who was like the same age as our main character. Like so my character's the same age as the main character in this aspect, and he meets a gal there, and he's like, and stuff like that, and yada yada yada.
Let's bring.
I gotta reread the story, I think, because I can't remember if I made it is it taboo to be like humanoid in it and not be like fully animal? I don't remember if I put
think you
that
just
that plot
described
point
a
in.
furry.
I don't remember. Let me read
Well, here's the
back.
thing: Dungeons and Dragons has humanoids. All right.
That's true. That's true. They have humanoid creatures.
Oh, let's go,
okay.
baby.
Well, just
Aw.
I don't think it's taboo to be not
It
half
might
human,
be.
but
so like in this society that I wrote, like I can't remember. Because the way it is that like the way it's like so like when like these people in the society like they have these powers from like this really powerful king that like and so he granted like the nobles like these ability to turn into like animals at night almost and so they see human as they're like this carnal evil state and like you're more pure as an animal kind of like thing going on.
oh, okay. Oh, dang.
Wait, Spencer,
cool.
did they say it's okay if I come?
Yeah, so like so what happens is the main character is like and so like
Yeah,
the main
that's good
character
tomorrow,
he has these he
I am
has like these
not
rune
surprised
powers and
to
like
see it
that.
anymore.
And so like people in the
So-
society like they have like you can be like a humanoid but it's like not like it's like not seen as like something that's good to be. You're like, "Oh, you're like part human." Like you're impure, you know?
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
like,
that's
that's-
actually
oh,
really
yeah, yeah.
interesting and cool. I can see you doing like a lot of things.
Oh, I keep falling off the backside of these stupid islands.
So let's
Yeah.
hold
You
on,
can make
let
a
me
lot
see.
of like social
we should-
content that's not too social.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
dude, oh,
My
I
bad.
am. I'm making a lot of social commentary in that book, like a lot.
I've considered
Oh,
writing a
dude.
book where it's post-apocalyptic, so it's like dystopian, and you have these different factions. And you got this one mainly favored faction called the Rainbow Prisms.
Faction.
And then you have I don't know. You just make one of the factions very favored, and if you don't do exactly what they say, you're done. Like you just get nothing, no food, no nothing. Like, as to represent cancel culture. Like if you don't support everything they do, like murder. It's literally like if they're killing like young children for failing grades, they kill young children for failing grades. And
Okay.
you
Oh, it's like
don't
the Thinning
support
movie.
that and you don't show up, you are silenced, like your tongues are cut off or something.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually a
That's
good
an interesting
idea.
idea.
Oh, that's cool. Like
That's
you have
a
to like
fun
stick
social
in the
commentary.
society. Or,
Yeah, I'm sure they'll
like you
love
get severe
that.
punishments. I feel like a
I'm
lot
sure
of people
cancel
get
culture
into
would love
if
that.
happened.
Like one thing that I hit on my book, like that I hit on a little bit, and like I don't know, Jem, you may remember this when I was writing it. So like there's a point when like this guy is talking to this like snake person, right? And like the snake person is like this entire race was like killed by humans. So he holds this. Oh, I almost lost the lava bucket. That would be really bad. He holds this prejudice against like all humans, right? And so like and so like this is like something that the main character has to grapple with, and he's like well like just because and so like in this kingdom like their whole goal is to like kill all of the humans, like there's none left, right?
Yeah.
And so like that's something like that's an idea that the main character has to grapple with, is the idea that that not all like just because someone's human and made it, like are you really able to judge a past people for a current people and what they do? Like, that's one like and like
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Like that's one thing that he actually like the main character actually like talks about a bit, and he's like, are you really allowed to can you really judge a whole human race over the bad choices of a people? Like, you know, they made at one point in time. Can you really like you know, because like the main character's like, because I didn't make those mistakes, I didn't kill your people. Like he doesn't say this because he's supposed to be in disguise and he's supposed to hate humans, but like that's like an internal conflict.
I'm bleeding out here. I don't care to res me. I'm bleeding out. Please, I am bleeding out. Oh, let's go.
Yeah, and so like I think one of my favorite things though is to dive into like the fun like magic, like the world of magic that I designed. I think is like one of my favorite things about this magical world is the fact that I like how I grounded magic and science in it more than like, and I did it better than the MCU.
Actually, too. Yeah, I think my favorite part about writing is world building for so, dude. I love world building is just so entertaining and fun.
I would love to know how to world build. In fact, I should probably just do that. Like honestly, just instead of just doing like playing video games, I just need to like take some time and world build, craft some ideas or something, and even just write like.
Oh, so like I was telling Talmadge about like a game design. I was thinking like it's similar to Undertale, but like way more advanced in terms of story making. Like crazy like idea so the idea was so when you're like, you know how in Undertale when you make like there's different routes you can take by the choices you make, right?
Yeah.
Like the amount of enemies that you can kill. I was thinking, what if like
on
the choices as a
steroids.
character, yeah, like take that and put it on steroids. There's a main storyline like that's like super hard to complete, right? And it's like the hardest thing, and it's like kind of like Dark Souls level hard, and it takes practicing the other routes to actually like defeat the main storyline. And the character that you choose impacts the decision. So they give a list of characters you can choose from, and the character that you choose impacts what happens in each different timeline. So in one timeline, if you choose a character and go down this route, and then they die. If you go down a main continuity route, like your character, like if you go down a wrong route and then you die with that character, it'll jump to the main timeline line, and now all of a sudden that character is dead, and your character's death is recognized by the other characters.
Okay. There's actually a game that's kind of similar to that, like kind of thing, but it's super cool. I gotta send it to you. It's called like the Drama Theater or something like that game.
Oh yeah, I know that, but it's like, but instead of Drama Theater, I know exactly which one. It's called Bad Ending Theater.
Yeah. This gives you,
Yeah, but
like,
this
cool
one,
vibes, but
but this one's gonna.
but doing
this
an
one's
Undertale
different,
style now, right?
This one's
Like this
built
one would be more
different.
like this one's gonna be like because like that one is not, there's no, because in Bad Ending Theater there's no skill in it, you know, you choose the storyline. In this one, there's skill required, and your death is permanent. Like there's no, because in Bad End Theater you can go back and you can see the different endings. Like in your first playthrough, if you die in that route, like during that particular storyline route, like you'll jump to another main character point of view, and you can't play that other character unless you hard reset the game.
Oh,
you
that's
can't play
so
that character
cool.
again.
Wait, that's actually so cool.
Like unless you either beat the game,
Aw.
or you or like just like hard reset the save file, or like reset the save file completely and start from the beginning.
Yeah.
And so like, and then your skill, and then you're in it, but then it's also like, so like it's kind of like Undertale in that where like you can only progress if you're skilled, you know. Mm-hmm. But then like death is permanent though. It's like a very permanent thing in this game world.
Yeah, and you have to like adjust the game files if you wanna. That's what Undertale did, which is insane.
Oh, like you have to adjust the game files?
Yeah, so when you complete the so spoilers. So when you complete the genocide route. Basically, you get stuck on this like black screen. You just hear like ocean sounds with it. So what you have to do is you have to deny the game permissions on your device, and that's how you reset it.
Right.
Like, it was.
Oh yeah, I think that's pretty cool because like you're the villain. You know, after you kill everyone, the game wants to lock you out of it.
Mm-hmm. It's like some other force is taking control of the computer, which is kind of the point.
Yeah, it's like the game is kind of rebelling against you for like the things that you've done.
Yeah, which is really cool. I'm so glad Toy Fox did that with the genocide. It's so awesome.
It was very cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
so then like, and then if you go and like, let's say you go through like every character and you die, then like it's and then it's like that, and then it's like like kind of like a Diablo level, like where it's like, yeah, now you can't play the game anymore at all, or it's like Diablo where it's like now you gotta completely restart from the beginning.
You mean Hades?
Sorry, Hades. Why do I keep calling that game Diablo?
I don't
the
know.
consistency my brain hold just doesn't make sense.
It's because
Well-
though, like
Because there's
they're
no
both
consistency.
related, I guess.
I've never. Is Diablo even a game?
Well, no, because Diablo, when you lose, like you have to go back to the beginning. Like if every character dies and you fail to complete like one of the storylines, like so you have the main storyline and then you have two other side storylines you can take, right? So like kind of like how like Pacifist is the true ending, and then like Genocide and Neutral are kind of like the other routes. Like it's the same thing there, where it's like you have your main timeline, but you have two other possibilities that like outcome your future. But then but then you have like a branch tree effect, where like if you go off and do this particular route, right, and your character dies, then it jumps to another. Like so, let's say your character is gonna like if you choose this character, like this character in particular actually does die, but this task is completed, which allows the main storyline to actually continue. So when you jump into the new main character, it's like, oh, so and so died, but like they made it possible for you to even continue on.
That would be pretty complicated though to.
Oh no, I can't believe how much work that would take to make this game.
Oh,
It'd be
dude,
absolutely
you have to
amazing.
have like a huge team and spend like at least like 4 years just doing
Oh
it.
yeah, easily. Easily.
You have to have like. You also have to have like know what story direction you're gonna take it. See, I want to be a video game programmer.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool. Maybe I might do some classes or just mess around with it. Who knows? But
Yeah.
in fact, maybe that should be my career. Like maybe that should be like my full-time job. But I don't know.
If you want to,
Yeah.
you just definitely go ahead and do
I mean,
it.
it's pretty cool. Like I know how games end, and I can spoil it for people.
Nah,
and,
dude,
and then get
imagine
fired.
making the game and people are like, I'm so hyped about this game, and then like, and then like you release the game, and you tell them like in the trailer, okay, this is what happens.
That'd be so funny, but that would also be quite illegal.
It would be illegal.
Would
You
what
don't
be
fulfill the game.
illegal?
Well, it's
Yeah, it's
against
no
the
game.
contract, so you'll get fired.
Oh, I guess if you sign a contract, then yeah.
Oh, well, come on, it's your game though. It's
No, because
like you can tweet
a lot
it.
of other people working on
You
it.
can,
Yeah, so like I was thinking like and then like another thing would be like this would be like a highly theoretical game, but it'd be absolutely amazing if you could actually if like you could actually pull this off. But like that was like another point. Like oh yeah, like so like every like when you take like control of the character, there's a visible reaction of the character when you actually take control. Like the character actually like behaves differently when you are the when you're controlling them.
oh, dude,
And,
that'd be so dope.
And the main storyline actually like is actually going down. It's like you'll have like small like you'll see comments like coming from other characters in the game that are like, hey, you're behaving differently than normal. Like it's like that normally wouldn't be said if you're playing a different character.
Dude,
they'd
that'd
be
be
like-
so
let's say,
cool.
And so then like the main and like I was thinking like maybe like the main storyline is actually like the main boss battle is actually like Deer Simulator did this a little bit where like you fight yourself.
Deer Simulator.
But like
Dude.
so like Deer Simulator did this a little bit, but like you end up fighting, but like so like it happens when like the main character that makes it to the very end of the main storyline, they end up actually refusing you, and so you actually, and then at that point then you're like it shows like a disembodied, like you're just a disembodied figure at that point, and so then it's like, and then it's them. It shows like a jump into their head, like when they access like this computer or something like that, and then it's actually revealed that the main characters were actually working against you the entire time. Like the main storyline is revealed that that the main characters actually all knew that there was some force controlling them and controlling what they were doing, and so they actually created a fake storyline, which is the main one, and to lure you for the character that's being controlled to be like to enter in this machine, and then like the last boss battle is between the character you're playing as and yourself as like that kind of, and then like you're fighting against them like hand to hand, like, and now you're fighting as yourself against this main character.
Okay.
You're taking control of.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
that's dope.
Sidetrack. I think
like
I
when
think
they-
I'll start. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Sorry, like it's like, and it's like, so like when they log in, like they'll plug into this computer of some kind, and then like it'll be like, oh, ta-da, like it's actually, and then like it shows them like jumping in. It's like, wait, and like it's gonna be, now it's gonna be like most of the game I think would like actually be like played in third person, but then when you go into it, now all of a sudden you're in a first person perspective, and then it's like, wait, now you're your own character, and you're no longer like taking control of other people. But that's my thought. Anyway, what were you saying, Simon?
Yeah, completely, side. But I think it will start writing first. We'll have that dystopian thing with different factions.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about the post-apocalyptic dystopian type. The Plotmer one is just an idea, and I don't know how I'm gonna
I
work
guess
that.
this is gonna be a good podcast episode idea. What we could do for one is like we have like.
Oh, we each write like a little.
We each write a
snippet.
story. Yeah, we get it. So what we do is like we actually give each. No, what we do is we're gonna give a prompt. We look up a prompt, and we each have to write a story based on that prompt, and then for that episode, we'll actually, we'll have like whatever is going on in the background, and then we'll actually have to read that story, to the audience.
That would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna open up I think I'll open up a new Discord channel for story prompts too, for that.
Yeah, I'd be down. That'd be sick, bro.
Dude, maybe
That'd be fun.
if there's any viewers, you can suggest some prompts for us.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Like the viewers could also suggest prompts and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Get up!
What just happened?
Or we'd use
I'll go
a
up.
random adjective generator and a random noun generator. And
Yeah, we could do
That'd be
that.
cool.
just like that.
Well, and there's one that when I was taking a grammar class. How much did you have on you this time?
Throw the.
How much did you have on you this time?
Throw these slaps. Throw these slaps.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so like there's another one that we could do where like they like in the prompts channel, like, so, oh, by the way, I need to send this to you, actually, this link, because you need to join our Discord.
Yeah. We have a podcast Discord now.
Yeah. So because like if we actually get any like viewers that we want, they can actually give us prompt ideas and stuff like that. And then once you join, I'll make you the title of gamer.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
guys. I've been working on a story too since June.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah,
Okay.
but it's actually not that long. It's only 7,000 words, unfortunately. But
That's still good.
it's fine. But yeah, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. It's supposed to be like a test story to test out the world building. I've been working on this
Okay.
world since like 8th grade. And I just recently came back to it and been working on it for like 2 years. But basically, the story is about a scholar of the top school of this magic kingdom called Folgedor.
Okay.
And whole thing is that she's been having nightmares about this like mythical beast that's calling for.
Okay.
And so like she goes this like thing,
Okay.
this tangent where she like meets up with friends, she meets and like asks them like questions about like there's a best friend who's like really into mythical beasts.
Anime.
Don't listen to no.
I was really into anime.
Hey, he's like really into anime, guys. He's really into, but yeah, but like the whole thing is basically the whole story is she's basically taking advantage of people, like for her own like means to find this creature, and eventually as the story progresses, like you get to see more into like true personality and like why she's being such a terrible person all the time and stuff. And like, but you also get to see more and more kids start resisting against her, pretty much. Cause like there's some kids that's big at the very beginning who just kind of gets like pushed aside by her, and like they kind of just allow it because like you know just it's better for that way. But then she meets more and more kids that like they're resisting it until it gets to a point where she hits rock bottom. Like she's miserable. She lost all her stuff, but like she eventually finds the creature. And then, cool stuff happens in the creature.
Oh, I just had a really bad idea.
But
Okay, so. Oh, sorry. Continue. Like, this is about the podcast stuff. So you can continue to tell your stuff. That'd be
okay. But the main reason I'm making this story is because I'm trying to explore Folgedor, which is one of the main kingdoms of the six. I call it the 6 kingdoms. And there's a whole
Okay.
this whole history behind it that's set up. So basically, at some point in this magical land, there's like a bunch of mythical beasts and stuff and gods. And one of the gods created the
Okay.
humans for fun and stuff. And so the bunch of humans would worship the gods, and like in return, the gods would give them magic, fire magic,
Okay.
sky magic, earth magic, and stuff like that.
Water.
But
magic.
some point, water magic, yeah,
Water, earth, fire,
fire,
air.
yeah, all that stuff. But then at some point, the gods left to like go to other like planets and stuff and start like terraforming other planets and making their own people and stuff like that. Like just to experiment more. And then like for a while, like the humans continued to like worship them and stuff. But then one day, a group of people were like, how about we don't? How about we don't worship humans anymore? And they start abandoning the gods and doing a new type of magic that they discovered themselves. And so
That
the old
literally
magic.
sounds. Sorry, continue. Continue.
No,
Continue.
no,
continue.
it's
This
cool.
reminds me of another story.
Okay.
It reminds me of. Have you seen the? Did you see the Netflix show, The Dragon Prince?
I have. I have. I actually have. And
just
you know,
taking
I
a
just
lot
like
said
it.
that, and I just realized it sounds really, really similar.
Okay, continue.
Oh, frick, dang
That's
it.
on mine.
But
Continue.
the main thing, so the old magic, like the people have like an inherent ability to use this magic as long as they sustain faith in the gods and stuff. But then the new magic makes it. Dang, it's really similar now. The new magic, it's like a different type of
just writing
magic,
a
like
fanfic.
illusion magic, reality magic, cloning magic, light magic. But the only way to use that magic is by instead of like having inherent like magic to them, they have to take souls and use soul essence
Wow, that-
to use
That
the
sounds.
magic.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
It sounds
game
like
I
a
know.
lot. It sounds like a TV show
It
that I
sounds
watched.
like a game I know.
It sounds like it does. It does.
The one that sounds like a game I know. The one that goes.
Dragon Prince.
Oh dang! It's just the Dragon Prince.
I'm kidding.
and Undertale.
It's just the Dragon Prince and Undertale. Frick. But
So
but
Daniel
the
Thrasher
people-
is a series called when you write a song, when you accidentally write a song that already exists. You should do
Yes,
that with
I
books.
know that one.
Dude,
You should do that with
let's
books.
I'm failing right now. This sucks.
I'm sorry, Jeremiah. That's all right.
That's cool. I'm
Here's
still
the
going
thing.
for it.
I
It's really
wrote.
cool.
Here's the thing. I wrote a how many words? I wrote a 30,000 like word story, and I realized, and then after I sat back and started to read it, my friends looked at it and read it, and he goes, "Bro, this is literally just Magnus chasing the gods of Asgard, like." Just with like a different skin, and I read it. I
Yeah.
was like, "Holy crap! I did it!"
That's the problem. There's
All the
so
characters
many
are
books.
exactly the same.
There's so many books. It's just hard to write something original, you know? Like
Like
that.
literally, there's an elf, a dwarf, a guy that has powers that he didn't know about, and an evil uncle. Literally, that is Magnus chasing the gods of Asgard, the first book. Like,
Okay.
dead parents too.
I'm in pain, dude.
Yeah, so I know.
You
I know
literally
it's
copied the plot by accident. Oh my gosh. I get
I'm
that.
gonna
That's
stay
why
away
Legends
from
of
elves and
Dragon
magic and
Prince.
stuff. Magic's cool and all. I just think it's kind of cringe. Like any aspiring
Yeah,
writer,
they-
like I've heard several people. I'm not saying you're cringe, Villager, but
Oh yeah, I know.
I just think like I've heard like my uncle is also writing a story with elves and magic and stuff. I'm like, bro, can we get like different genre? Like dystopian, like get a good dystopian. The thing about magic, it's so hard to create good rules. With it,
Yeah, well,
I feel like
did you hear the rules
Village
from-
of
Did you hear the one?
Cool.
Did you hear the rules in my magic one?
no.
Like, have you not read it? I haven't explained the magic rules to you. It's actually like really well. Like, I'm actually really proud of this one. Okay, so the way the magic works in the magic world that I designed is that it's your energy, the amount of energy. So you know how the human body produces energy to function, right? So so you need energy to produce magic. So so just like with anything in this world, like anything like to do anything like to make fire, it needs energy. To do anything, it needs mass amount of it needs
Exactly.
energy to do. So that's the exact same way magic works. So humans on their own, they don't generate enough energy to like defy the laws of physics and stuff like that, to like make magic happen. But like other magical creatures like elves and stuff like that, they are designed like that's like their bodies create excess amount of energy, and that could be used to make magic, to cast spells. And so humans have found ways around that, where like they like one of the main characters, he's a human, like he's just a lame human's got nothing about him, like and so the way he uses magic is through something called rune stones. And what that is, it actually pulls power from like gods, which have like infinite energy, pulls off of their power. So the stones are like used up, and like the reason why he's able to use magic is like it takes only a fraction of his energy to tap into the stone, where it takes the magic from the gods essentially. And so when he uses a spell, he feels like he's run like 3 miles.
Ooh, that's
so, like,
a good idea.
Yeah, so he's like, and then like he has like, and so like they talk about things where like he has this one rune that's extremely rare but extremely dangerous at the same time, because like it's called a healing rune. So like the healing rune, when you use it, the more severe the wound, the more energy it takes to heal the wound. So you'll have people who are rune casters, and they'll go to save someone and they'll kill themselves in the process because they didn't realize how intense the magic is.
I can't avoid these stupid zombies. They are faster than me, and they blew up. Okay, sorry.
And then like another thing that I did was so like what I did is like, so like the magical world is actually in a pocket dimension from the real world. So the real world is actually separate from the magical world. So what happens is when you use teleportation runes, what you're doing is actually you're putting yourself. So teleportation runes aren't exact at all. You can't be like, I want to teleport here. Like it's like literally you're literally dropping yourself through the pocket dimension and into like infinite space between like the space between 2 dimensions. But but molecules don't like it when they've been taken out of something. So instead what it does is like rubber bands you back into the universe that you were from, because it whips you back in. But similar to how a rubber band, if you were to stretch it and slap it back into place, it's not going to be the same shape that it started in. So when it slaps you back in, it teleports you anywhere in the world. But because you're a set of molecules, your molecules you won't reanimize back into you won't be like in stone or something like that, because your molecules can neither be matter can't be created or destroyed. So instead it goes to a space that can easily move. So that's where you're able to actually go back into it. Like that's why you can only teleport in areas with with what's it called, with an air, because air is very movable. So you can it can rubber band you back in. So everything, all magic in this universe can be explained by science. And it's all really grounded.
I think
So
I like the idea with the runes. That's very good. And if I might make a suggestion, I think you should add. So if it takes from the gods' power, then the gods would feel it when their power is being used, right? And that will cause them to be angry, or it cause them pain, and that adds a bit of more conflict into the book, because obviously you got matter's not. It takes it from the gods, where they'll feel it, and them being immortal doesn't mean it, doesn't cause them immense pain.
It doesn't cause them, or I don't think it'll cause them pain. I think it drains them,
So-
or something like that. Oh, that gives me an idea though. That's definitely be a plot point in my book. Yeah, thanks for that plot point though. That's that's actually something I'm gonna put into the book now. That's actually gonna be a challenging point in the story.
Yep, I have great ideas.
That was a great idea. Thank you.
I know, so if, for example, they had to call on Ares to win a battle, and he uses his strength. Ares feels thousands of deaths and millions of pains when he's used, and he's briefly incapacitated, but he knows who did it. So most likely, whoever activated it is going to die or get punished in some sort of way.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it to that extent where it's where it hurts the gods, but they can tell they've been drained, and so that way I can put a comp into it where that's why only certain humans can actually rune cast, is you have to be chosen by the gods to be able to do it. So that gives me an idea even more. Because then I can put Destiny into it, and then I can even like just take a crap on the main character even more.
Wow.
Yes.
Like, so now there's gonna be a scene where they're like, because the thing is that he's an exceptionally powerful like rune caster, and like no one knows why, and so that gives me an amazing plot point. It's because the god's chosen because he's the only person that could be like he's the only side character that could like possibly fill the role. So like you're the perfect side character. That's why you were chosen. You're the only person who wouldn't take the spotlight.
Like, yeah.
Like that's the reason why he was chosen, because he's so lame.
Really?
Yeah, but that's the whole point of the character. Is like that's the point. Is to be like that. Like he's the side character. He is not the hero of the story in the slightest. Like he's just there, and so he's the reason why the main character succeeds in the end.
Yeah, that's good.
Like
Dude,
that's the whole character's premise.
I'm so proud of myself. I came up with that idea.
I'm proud of you too, Talmadge. Thank you for that. That was genius.
It's not completely original. It just came to me. So there's probably a book that already did that. But
Yeah,
like,
so the way runes work is that like each rune. So I don't have like a particular god for like each rune. I've never really thought about like the god scale. I just know like, oh, you can have a healing rune and that causes healing, and then you can have like a levitation rune and like that causes levitation. Like one of my one of my favorite runes that I've used thus far, because it's just the idea of like the untapped potential. So the character in the book like to add more to him being like just lame, he uses a wooden sword. Like, you know, like a wooden sword you wouldn't use, but like in the beginning of the story, he uses a wood wood rune, or wood. It's like wood rune, which allows him to like conjure like trees and stuff like that. But like through his like rune casting, because he's like, you know, a powerful rune caster, he was able to actually make a wooden sword out of it. And so like when he was talking to another guy, and he's like, wow, I haven't seen wood like this like in like forever. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, this is gopher wood. He's like, well, it's gopher wood. He's like, what? It's like, there's also a lot of biblical tie-ins. So gopher wood is the wood that was made out of, that the ark was made out of. So they're like, this is the strongest wood on the planet, essentially. And you made an extinct wood. Like a wood that was strong enough to withstand like the tree, like, you know, the rain that God put down on the earth to flood the entire planet. You know, so he's like, so that's why he uses a wooden sword to fight people that are using like steel and stuff like that. And then people like see him. He walks into a room and he's like, why do you have a wooden sword? And he's like, guys, that's what I got. And like,
yeah, before we go any
really
further,
good.
just stop. Someone's gonna cop this and steal our ideas and write an entire novel.
oh, you're right.
And then we're not gonna get
no!
any of
You're
it.
right. No.
My idea is literally just the
Don't
Dragon
do
Prince.
that.
Yeah, his
Okay,
okay,
well-
Dragon Prince. So like,
Well, Jeremiah, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. I'm okay if your idea gets copped, but if the rune idea gets copped, I'm gonna be mad because that was legitimately my idea. I just called this book trash. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No.
no, I'm laughing at the fact that you tried to claim my idea of the runes.
No, the idea of using, you know, the gods feeling
Oh,
the
yeah,
power
yeah.
is my idea.
Yeah. No, that's a good idea. I like that. Like that, it really does take from the gods, which makes sense and like was a plot hole I really didn't think about. Thank you for that one.
And
Alright,
it goes
I know that
along
my
with
story's basically just the Dragon Prince.
your
But
story's
I'm still
based.
gonna do it because I literally love that story so much.
Hey,
So-
Jeremiah, you do you, even if it is.
Even if it's stolen, but you know,
Okay,
it's
so
fine.
guys, for the creative writing segment, I really thought about this. So we can also do ones like with either prompts, or you could do one where you look up like a really weird picture, and then you have to write a story based on the picture.
Oh, the Wally images.
Oh, we could do that. We could be like you could be like your mom.
Joe
and then,
Biden
like, just
in
type it in.
tights.
We can't do that one. That's political.
Aw.
Yeah, dude, come on, dude.
I
Politics?
just did it because it's
Come
funny
on.
you see an old man in tights. Like,
That's
come on.
I did it again.
I just see Jeremiah getting off the edge, just directly into the void.
Bro, I just mentioned Joe Biden's name. Am I not allowed to say that? Is freedom of
Yeah,
speech
well,
no
if you're
longer
making-
a thing in this country?
Yeah, I know. It's just the problem that like we don't want to like get
Upset
canceled before we
people.
even like start. Yeah, like so our goal is to kind of avoid politics in this podcast. It's just about fun crap to talk about.
Define cancel.
Anyway, I feel like
is it one person that literally shuts down your YouTube, or is it just a group of people that collectively stop watching? Because you're not truly canceled until you lose an audience. Like,
Okay, that's fair.
I've seen, if you look at Tankfish's stuff, he says he says the other word for mentally impaired in his videos all the time. He's not canceled. Like he still has an audience because he's quite funny. And he says a bunch of like stuff about being gay and stuff, and he's just making jokes and stuff, cracking it. But it's just again, the idea of cancel culture is so stupid to me because it's these all collected people thinking that you learned your lesson, that no one likes you, but in reality, like you're allowed to express your opinions, and like the people that are all about expressing their opinions are also about not expressing your opinions. Does that makes sense? Like,
yeah, that makes perfect sense.
I wrote a paper on cancel culture. Well, kind of briefly mentioning it. I think I should go in more depth. The idea is so stupid. Sometimes, and I feel like many times, people are often shunned online for good reasons. Like, don't get me wrong, I just feel like there's been several instances where people are in the wrong and people are so stupid and just run off raw emotion.
Yeah.
For example, I've been reading news about the Scott Cawthon cancellation, or something. And J.K. Rowling, and all the article said was that she said some homophobic thing, and they refuse to provide evidence, as if they get to decide what's homophobic and not. Like, here's the thing: like, let the people decide who's homophobic. You're all about people's choice, correct? You choose to be gay and all that, but you don't let people decide what's homophobic or not, or think about themselves. In some cases, they are legitimately homophobic, and but. Like, again, you gotta post the facts and what people actually said. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I understand. I see what you're saying. Yeah, just because you don't include something in a story doesn't make you homophobic.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know what it's like to be gay. I don't have that attraction. And so I don't think I can, first of all, put in justice, like, by putting it in a novel. And second of all, like, I just don't get it, and I just believe in traditional marriage values. Now, like, if I ever decide to do YouTube, someone's gonna bring this up and be like, "You're homophobic," and bro, I literally do not care. They're just my beliefs. Just like you believe that you can be gay, I believe that people should just marry the opposite sex, and that's whatever.
Yeah.
We can respect our differences.
And we go separate ways.
I was also listening to another podcast where they were talking about they were talking about stuff, and they mentioned Ben Shapiro, and they said he's religious, and the next thing they said was, "Oh, I didn't realize he was homophobic." Bro.
Bro, dude, why are people making that connection?
Just because you're religious doesn't make
and
you
then
homophobic.
previously they said, like, they mentioned that him and his friend disagreed on something, and they also said, yeah, you can disagree on something and still be friends, and yet they said he was homophobic. Like,
that's like a double standard thing.
That's a double standard right there. Like, you disagree on how people should marry, and you instantly insult them and call them homophobic. Like, come on, bro. Like, again.
Yeah.
It's just
because you don't agree with something doesn't mean like you hate it. Like, you know, I'm like, just because like I don't like the taste of like vanilla. Like, just because I don't like the taste of like. I know that's why I can't because I like the taste. Like, just because I don't like.
Dude, I was about to cancel you myself.
Just because I don't like what is it? Broccoli.
You're broccoli phobic. Broccoli is feelings
oh
too.
my gosh, Sadie,
oh my gosh, you're
canceled. Dude. Think about the vegetable community.
Just because I don't like a particular kind of food doesn't mean like I like and like say like Talmadge likes broccoli and I hate broccoli. Does that mean that I hate Talmadge? No, Talmadge is my friend. If like just because you disagree on something doesn't mean that we hate everyone. Yeah. But I think that's a good place to end for today's video. We got quite a lot. We talked about quite a bit. We talked about stories, and we have a great idea for next time. For next podcast, we're gonna have some stories for y'all that you'll be able to enjoy and hopefully listen to and think of our creative ideas and stylings.
Don't steal our ideas, please.
Don't steal our ideas, please. Yeah, like that'd be mean. Like, we put a lot of thought into these things, and just to go and take them because
technically
I can still say that I own it. It's published in my name.
Dude.
That's true. The idea is publishing.
It would be published on YouTube, so you can't take it. That's stealing. I will sue you. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't sue me, anyone that thinks I'm stealing from them. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm your host, Villager395. That's my co-host, Gem Dragon, and thank you for our special guest, Hot Garbo. And we hope to catch you guys next time. Remember, there's a link in the video description to our Discord. If you want to give us topics for us to speak on, ideas for stories you want to hear us write, just let us know let us know on our Discord, Podcast While Gaming. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.